Hi, and welcome to another episode of the actual play of the Quck, a Nordic Noir ghost story RPG. I am your game master, Petri, and you can find me mostly on Threads, link somewhere in the comment or description below. Joining me as usual is Chris.
Hi, my name is Christopher Stratton Smith. I write and play tabletop RPG stuff. I mainly use Threads as well, and if you want to find all my socials, the relevant ones at least, you can find my link tree, Christopher Stratton Smith, all together.
Great. And Annina?
Hi, I'm Annina Kaski. I'm an actor and writer and TTRPG player, as well as being on here. I'm also a regular cast member and producer on Bardic Quests, a D&D 5e live play podcast.
Great. And Jamie.
Hey, I'm Jamie MacDonald. I am a stand-up comedian and writer and artist. All that kind of silly stuff. I guess it's going really well. And I am found on many socials as Happening Fish.
Great. The last we left our group of the Quck, they were enjoying a rye sandwich with egg and some coffee at a local cafe / truck stop, figuring out where to go and what to do next. Since it's been a while, what does everyone look like this dark morning, autumn morning in somewhere in, near Virrat? And let's go through the same order as the intro. So just like quick vibe check from the characters.
All right, so Mats is this kind of tall, maybe lanky, very kind of like gruff-looking Finnish man with brown hair, shoulder length, swept back, face like a hatchet, and just kind of generally very gruff. Maybe looking a little bit extra gruff. It's been a long day.
Yep. And Sabrina?
Sabrina is in her early 20s. She's very much dressed like how you would expect a medium to be dressed. So we've got sort of long, slightly curly hair. We've got feathers. We've got loads of crystals and beads and flowing skirts, kind of performative. Like she dresses to look the parts. And yeah, she does look worn out, just because of the echoes they've been dealing with recently. But yeah, she is basically walk into a hippie store. That's what she looks like.
And Jack.
Jack is, of course, a middle-aged art history professor who is kind of a bit of a romantic-looking type, and has maybe today gone for a cable knit sweater, dark gray, maybe some black jeans, a little bit, slightly somewhere between punk and professor look.
Great. So, the last we're talking about two possible avenues of figuring out what has happened here, and one was finding more about the death of Pirjohauta, who you've seen as a ghost in the woods getting shot. And the other is talking to Atte, Jack's brother, who possibly has something to do with said woman getting shot. What would you love to do?
Where did we rest for the night? Remind me.
Sabrina, you haven't rested. Jack,
Yeah, I haven't rested. So
Yeah, Mods and Jack got some sleep by going back to the Karpala house, so you got a few hours of sleep or at least rest. But Sabrina has been up all night, preparing the echo so no one would cross into it.
Of course, yeah. So she looks
the art installation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
That was so good.
Yeah, there's now an art installation in the woods.
In the middle of the woods.
And we're going to have to produce a fake podcast too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple stuff. Everyday work, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I don't know if Sabrina would nap in the car.
Probably, yeah. She would probably nap in
if we talk to Atte.
Yes, she would. And then she'd ask us to stop at a gas station to get an energy drink or two.
Yeah. You know where Atte lives, or at least lived the last time you spoke. Do you want to send him a text or call him, or just go surprise visit him?
I'm going to go surprise visit.
Yeah.
I think.
It's like this old wood house, one of the many that the Karpala family has owned for ages, in the middle of nowhere, like everything else here. So, again, you hop into the small, nondescript colored hybrid and speed off on the roads of Virvat area. Pick up a couple of energy drinks and maybe some other stuff from the service station and drive. Yeah. It's a gray morning, now the sun is up. It's not so early that it would be impolite to go there. Mats is driving. You park the car in the front of the house. It's a small yard. There's the main building. There's a shed. A dog is barking the moment you approach. And the lawn is unkept. Looks like the place has just been let down. There's like someone should have repaired the roof, but no one's done it. Yeah, the dog barks and the door opens, because when the dog barks, someone's coming, and out steps Atte. Was he your younger or older brother?
Younger brother.
Younger brother, yeah. He's a few years younger than you. At the moment, he's wearing gray sweatpants and this black hoodie with some Metal Band's logo on the front, long curly hair, pointing in different directions, and beard that hasn't been shaven or trimmed or in any way combed or anything in days, pointing out in directions, and he looks grumpy when he steps out. It's morning. He's not maybe that much of a morning person, but when he sees you, his eyes light up. There's the grumpy bear turns into very joyous, happy teddy bear. Genuine smile comes across his face, and and he comes and hugs you like before you have a chance to say anything. He just takes you in a big hug. He's a big man, like gets a good hug out of you, and yeah, he smells a bit like haven't showered. Didn't even bother to put on shoes, so he's wearing socks on the yard. It's autumn, so it's like the ground is wet. What are you doing here? You didn't call that you're coming.
No, I didn't have time to call. Atte, what's going on? You look a little rough, buddy.
It's do you want coffee? Like he immediately changed subject. Do you want coffee?
You don't have to make any for me. Listen, Atte, I think something's going on, and I think you know about it.
He looks down, like clearly not proud. He's looking ashamed. It's just been a couple of years that's been rough. Nothing. Don't worry about it. And he like turns his gaze away from you, like averts his eyes, and finds the dog in the yard and goes to like talk to him and calm the dog down. It's just Jack. Don't worry. There. Like it looks like you hit a nerve, but yeah. I may need to talk a bit more.
I'm not out to get you, but I need to talk to you about Pirio.
She stops, and you can almost hear like his heartbeat going up, like just. Yeah, I was the one who found her. Have you spoken with Simo?
I mean, I've practically spoken with Pirio.
He looks at you and like Atte's been one of those members of the family who never possessed any talent for it. He knows about the echoes. He knows all these stories, but he's never experienced anything himself. He's sort of been kept out of the loop. And when you say that, he looks at the car and sees the two others there. Let's go make a cup of coffee. If you want to ask your friends to.
All right, let's get a cup of coffee. I think Sabrina might be napping, but Mats, do you want a cup of coffee?
I'm just kind of mid writing notes for this fake podcast. Like, how am I going to do this on a legal pad or whatever? Oops.
What?
I
Coffee,
suppose.
please. Loads of coffee.
Yeah. You are sort of ushered in and are taken to the living room or whatever constitutes as a living room. There's a bit of a hoarder vibe here, like stuff, too much stuff everywhere. Stuffed animals are the only sort of decorative
Is
item
in stuffed
here.
animals or taxidermy?
Taxidermied animals. Yeah,
Okay, not like
not
teddy bear,
like
plush.
not like teddy bears, but
Yeah.
taxidermied. Yeah,
I was
sorry,
getting taxidermy
yeah.
vibes, but I wanted
Yeah.
to check.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
that's good because that's like it's yeah
Plushie,
that would be stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, taxidermied animals or animal heads are the only like decorative item. Everything else is just boxes of stuff.
Mhm.
Atte goes to the other room and starts making coffee. There is this, like, you can hear him mumble to himself while he's making it. So there's like the tenseness. It's gonna take a few moments. He's apparently heating up some like buns or whatever for you to eat with the coffee. So it's clear that all's not well.
He doesn't normally look like this.
So, it looks a bit chaotic around here. Is he normally, like you said, he doesn't look like this, but is he normally this disorganized?
I mean, he's been weird, but something's going on. This is like an extreme version. I wonder if it was since the accident.
Looking around, like, the items here are relatively new, so a couple of years would be the time span of when this like behavior has been going on.
I have a really weird feeling that I think he may have had to do something, but I don't think he wanted to.
Do what?
Like, I have a feeling that, what if he was the one who killed Virjo?
I mean, that's what she was implying.
That's what she's implying, but I don't see how he I feel like if he's feeling like something went wrong.
Like self-defense?
Or that somebody asked him to.
Why would he? Why you need to ask?
And at this point, he arrives with a plate. There's some microwaved pastries and like well, at this point, just pastries and plates, and he goes back and gets some coffee mugs, various sorts, not like one set, but just different old coffee cups. Some have like dogs on them, and then there's like a Marimekko one, and like whatever. And the coffee's good. Like you can smell it. Like from the kitchen, you already like it's quality coffee. Actually, like you heard a coffee grinder. Like it's like it's proper coffee. It's not some just like juhlamokka from the local store. But the pastries are microwaved, and like this seems to be.
Sabrina does not mind because this is like a free food. Like we're on a student budget.
Yep,
She's very happy.
Yeah. Yep. So you three, you're quick. And
Yes,
he says it with like this, okay, is this really happening voice?
Yeah, let me introduce Mats and Sabrina.
Hey.
Hey,
Hi, I'm Atte. I'm Jack's brother, as you might know. So Pirjo has come back to haunt the place?
I don't know. She seems to be part of an echo. Maybe part of a
Yes.
larger one.
She was incredibly angry, and she mentioned you.
When you say this, Atte, like his eyes go wide, and you see, like, let's see, which one of you? I think Jack is the one who like clocks that his mind is going through flight or fight.
Okay.
Like this is that was something that he did not want to hear. So now he's going to do something. Jack, you're the only one who like really notices this. What do you do?
First, I just put a hand on his shoulder, like really like quite strong. And then just like I say for him to look at me and say, Atte, I am here. Okay. It's only information we need to know.
I think this sounds like a roll, just because the tensions are so high. Let's see.
I think Mott would be a little bit oblivious to the tension, and he's just kind of like biting into this pastry that's scalding hot on the outside and cold in the middle.
Yeah, and it's probably like one of those with rice and egg inside.
Oh,
like the sort that really stay cold even through the microwave. So like you have a scalding hot outside and then like frozen inside. Let's see if I can find the
Sabrina's
rules.
just like cradling a cup of coffee. So that she probably blurted that out, not thinking because she's so tired.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I think this would be the options here are depending a bit on what you want to do. It could be a try, like try to get him to calm down. It could be a dig deeper, get him to like say something, get some information out of him. Or maybe it could be tap a power if you want to like tap into your like that side of the family, like eyes of the killer, maybe
Eyes of the Killer or Lords of the Underworld.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's up to you, depending on what you want to do.
I feel like the dig deeper is the more interesting of those.
Dig deeper is just your advantage and aspect die. So what things on your character sheet come to play here?
Well, one is the curse, so the tenacity and the urge to keep going no matter what. Yeah. And I would also pull in the vengeance because that's a sense of vengeance against how annoyed I am with being in this family and how it fucks people up.
Yeah. You also get one from being bloodbound since you're investigating an echo. And I'd say that because you have a contact with your brother, you get that one as well. So that's one advantage die and 3 aspect die. So let's start with one first, and there is no downsides to this, so it's just counting 4 or higher.
Right. And it's a 6.
Okay, that's one success, and then 3 dice where if you roll a 1, it's a -1 to the number of successes. So hope to roll
2 1s and a 5.
2 1s and a 5. That means that while it goes up to 2 successes with the 5, it goes down from those 2 1s into a 0, which means that you succeed. Only I really had to know. So in the Quck, when you dig deeper, when you try to solve a mystery, the characters are those typical Nordic noir detectives that they don't stop even if it's like bad for them.
Yeah.
So you find out what you want, but there is a price. So I think what you're sort of trying to like the detail here you're trying to figure out is what Atte had to do with that. Am I reading this correctly? Okay.
Yeah, like the whether or not he was actually whether he was like he killed her and it was part of a cover up, and also whether it was somebody telling him to do it or just an accident or something weird.
I think he panics. Like you put your hand on his shoulder, and it goes from like trying to decide what to do to like full blown panic. For Sabrina and Mats, this is like sudden. There is no warning to this. Like a situation that has been pastries and coffee just turns to Atte going like and backing off, like tearing, like pulling away from Jack, and he reaches for he goes towards the kitchen, reaches for a knife, and it's one of those like not not really bread knives, but like big. Maybe if it was of better quality, you would call it a chef's knife, but it's not. It's like something you buy from the local store, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I had to do it. I had to do it. And he waves the brandishes the knife in front of you, like keep away from me. It wasn't my fault.
I didn't think it was your fault. Who made you do it?
He looks at you and like, if I hadn't done it, like, he would have killed me. He would have pulled the trigger. And there is this pleading in his eyes. He sort of wants you to make this all go away. Like you know your brother, he's lost.
We're trying to fix the echo. We're trying to close it. Who would have killed it?
He looks down and like starts to put the knife down. And there is the sound of shattering glass, and at the same time a thunderous roar from a gun going off somewhere in the woods. The knife drops, but not placed, but instead just like from Atte going limp. He falls to the ground there, like there and then.
Is
Oh my god.
is there a gunshot wound on him?
Hard to say if he has a black hoodie. Probably. I'm going to ask a question. Atte was standing in the kitchen, at the kitchen door. Where were each of you located from his perspective? Like, when he was
there a
looking-
sofa? Sabrina would have wanted to sit down.
Yeah,
somewhere.
so you're like in the back corner of the living room. Okay, Mats.
Probably just kind of plop down in the middle, whatever's closest when he directs us somewhere.
Sitting down. Jack.
I would have been standing about, well, not immediate knife distance
Yeah, but
from him, but right in front of him.
yeah. The window behind him, you can see there, it's shattered. And there was this moment of like sheer, like there was an expression of fear on his face, and then there was this expression of nothingness. And when he fell down, what do you do?
Oh my god, he's been shot. I try to grab him as he's falling down.
Yeah, you get to him.
Yeah, and I'm. Can I don't know if I can feel anything. Try to get him down gently, sort of try to feel if there's a wound or something.
Yeah, you don't feel a wound, but you feel a warm liquid on his back when you grab him and place him down and see your hands are covered in blood. There's another gunshot. The window shatters a bit more. No one is hit.
Sabrina's gonna duck onto the floor, just try and hide from these gunshots.
Is there another a door that's away from the side with the windows? Is there any way to get out? And
yeah, you can from where you're sitting on a nice comfy chair, and on your left there is a door that leads to the entrance hall to the house, and in front of you is the kitchen door. So you sort of have to run past the kitchen door to get to safety. But yeah, there's another way out.
But it does go into the line of
the
fire.
line of fire.
Okay. If I could, I'm just going to kind of scoot an inch, not to that specific window that's been shot, but if there's any other window on that side that I could just peek through and see if there's anything visible.
Yeah, you try to do that. Sabrina, what's your instinct? You scoot down, hide.
All right, yeah, there's no way to gunshots. She's on the floor. It's her skills are of the spiritual realm, not of the shooty. Can she feel an echo or anything? Anything?
No,
Anything
not yet.
spiritual? Okay.
Jack.
Do I see any guns that of Atte's that are in the room?
Yeah. There is a hunting rifle.
Oh, how loaded it is.
Is it locked up or just?
It's just
the open?
there. It's
okay.
Looks like he's been cleaning it or it's in it's ready.
Okay.
There's this feeling of he's been waiting for someone with it. It's so close there. And you're sort of relieved that he went for the knife and not the gun.
I'm going to try and grab it.
Don't do anything stupid now.
You
Better just get the hell out of here.
You reach out for it and pull it. It seems to be loaded. It's a hunting rifle for moose or bears or something like that. Big one.
If Mats is looking out the window, do you see anything?
You inch yourself to, like, there's another door on the side where the kitchen door is. It's a bedroom door. You open it and like look to the direction of the forest, and let's take a small break and continue in a moment.
Wow.
Don't do this to me.
Killed my brother.
Yeah.